Welcome back to England. In 907 today, we bring you one of the most controversial statements shaking the UK's political scene. Nigel Farage, the leader of Reform UK, has accused ministers of defrauding taxpayers by pouring tens of billions of pounds into green energy projects. Farage argues that this spending has virtually zero effect on reducing global CO2 emissions. In a BBC interview, he questioned why taxpayers' money is being used to underwrite wind and solar schemes, while the global impact is almost non-existent. Source Daily Mail and BBC News. But that's not all. Farage has distanced himself from the comments made by Reform Mayor and ex-Tory MP Dame Andrea Jenkins, who said this week she doesn't believe climate change exists. Still, Farage stated that even if humans do affect the global climate, it doesn't justify wasting money on green energy or shutting down heavy industries like steel manufacturing. Do you think Farage is right about this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Source: The Independent. Last week, Reform's deputy leader Richard Tice sent formal notices to companies warning that the party would cancel deals aimed at protecting sustainable energy projects from market volatility. Tice claimed these investments are politically and commercially unsafe, because if Reform comes to power, they will review and potentially terminate such contracts. Do you think this move could shake the UK energy market? Source: Sky News. During his interview on BBC's Sunday with Laura Quinsberg, Farage said, "We've got ourselves stuck in this mindset. We believe man is changing the climate. I don't deny that, but is that a reason to shift manufacturing to other countries or pay the highest industrial energy prices in the world while making the poor poorer for almost no benefit?" Source: BBC News. At the same time, Reform UK is under fire for its plan to part nationalize UK water companies, which critics say could cost taxpayers up to £50 billion. Environment Secretary Steve Reed responded by saying that full nationalization would cost over £100 billion and drain funds from essential services like the NHS and schools. What do you think? Should water companies be nationalized or remain in private hands? Source: The Guardian. Richard Tice also urged energy companies not to invest in the latest round of green energy contracts known as Allocation Round 7 AR7. He officially warned that these deals would be politically unsafe under a future Reform government. However, Tice later told the BBC that Reform would not cancel existing contracts but would oppose any variation. Source: Financial Times. Meanwhile, the Office for Budget Responsibility (OBR) recently estimated that tackling climate change will cost the government around £30 billion a year due to falling revenues from fuel taxes. But the OBR also warned that failing to act would create an even greater financial burden in the long term due to climate damage. Source: Office for Budget Responsibility (OBR). At this point in the video, I want to ask you, do you believe the UK's green energy policies are on the right track, or do you side with Farage's call to stop funding these projects? Share your opinions with us in the comments, because we love reading your thoughts. As we wrap up this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to England Now 7 and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest updates. And tell us, do you think Reform UK could change Britain's political landscape with such bold and controversial stances?